Alright, I'm gonna do a beginner's guide video on enchanting your gear. Um, I don't have the enchantment trade or skill or whatever. I got alchemy and herbalism. So if you don't have it, you just buy them off the broker. And I'm gonna buy a few off the broker, and I'm gonna buy a few pieces of gear and just show you real quick. I know all the most players or most of the veteran players know how to do this, but I'm just gonna show you. And it if you enchant all your gear that you can, you get it's a nice buff altogether. So far on this character, I got the only items that I was able to enchant so far would be the back. It's enchanted with 20 stamina and minor speed increase. Chest, primary stat by 30, which is intellect for me, so I'm a mage. Wrist, 15 intellect, which is my main stat. Hands, 15 strength. I guess I couldn't find anything else. I'm mainly looking for intellect and critical strike, because critical strike procs my hot streak for fire mage, and intellect is my main stat. And feet, I got a plus 15 agility. And on my rings, I got critical strike, plus 16 critical strike on both of them. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a couple cheap pieces of gear just to enchant, just to show you, how you do it. So I'm gonna go to cloth. That's the kind of armor the kind of armor I use. So I'm gonna be looking for back, chest, wrist. Let's go. I'm gonna get a chest. I'm just gonna get this chest right here. I'm gonna grab a wrist. I'm just buying this just to demonstrate this gear right here. I'm just gonna get 3 pieces. I'll get a hands or a feet. I'll get a hands. Alright, so I got some gear to throw some enchantments in. Then I'm gonna go, in the auction house or broker, go to item enchantments. When this is closed, you'll have all these. It's in there in the main list. So item enchantments, and you could pick for which particular item you want to look for an enchantment. Yeah, so far on the gear I've come across, it's back, chest, wrist, hands, feet, and rings. And there's one for a shield too, if you have a class that uses a shield. But alright, so I'm gonna go to hands. I forgot what gear I bought. Oh, I got a chest, so I'm gonna get one for the chest. And it's good to filter these by usable only. It's gonna give me the higher level enchantments, the ones that are, these are the highest level ones right now that there are. I'm just gonna grab the cheaper one. This is what it gives you. What Agility by 20. Your highest stat is always armor. 25 armor, strength, or agility. You know, depending on what your class is, you're gonna wanna, you know, you might want to pick a different one. That might be the one anyway, the best one. Let me see. Primary stat by 20. Intellect by 20. That's what my primary stat is. Let me see what this one is. That one might be good. Yeah, you gotta kind of decide which one you want. You know, agility's for hunters. That's their main stat, and probably some other class or whatever. Intellect's for casters. Alright, so I got the chests. I know I got a wrist, so I'm just gonna grab this one. Increases your intellect by 10. I would be getting this one if I was if I was keeping it, but this is just a demonstration. So this is 15 intellect, and this one's 10 intellect. So I'm gonna buy that. I forgot what the other piece of gear I bought was. I'll go check it out. I'll go get it out the mailbox and see.
Have a good one.
I got a hands, a wrist, and a chest. And enchantments for... I got wrist and chest. Yeah, I'm not sure if you could... I'm just gonna put the gear on when I enchant it. You could probably do it without... You could probably do it without putting it on, but I'm just gonna put it on. So I'm gonna swap my chest. I'm gonna swap my chest out. And here goes the enchantment right here for the chest. So I'm gonna right click that and it turns your little thing blue. And you go on over to your chest and left click on it and it enchants it. So now it's enchanted for 25 armor and plus 20 primary stat. Bracers, I believe that's the wrist. That's either the wrist or the hands, one of the two. Let's try the wrist. So I'm gonna put on the wrist. I'm gonna right click my enchantment, go on over to the wrist, and then left click it. And so that's two pieces of gear I just enchanted. The chest and the wrist. Well, that's just for a demonstration. I'm gonna show you again real quick on the broker where you find these. The best way to narrow your search down, because you don't want to get that big long list of all the stuff. I'll probably do another one about covering gear, like what gear to buy type of stuff. You know, I'm not gonna get into that with this. You know, I wear cloth, and you know, if I was actually looking for gear, I would be clicking on upgrades only, and then search, and then this would be, you know, what's available that would be considered an upgrade from what I have. You can only wear certain pieces of gear you can only wear one of them. Like these, some of these, they got a one. There's a one over there next to crafted legendary. You can wear 2 legendaries, but there's a lot of stuff you can only wear one of a certain type of gear. So I'll make another video about that. But yeah, when you're looking for your gear, do upgrades only and usable only. That way it'll be in your, with everything within your class, and everything that'll be considered an upgrade. And then I'll go to item enchantments. You know, if I don't if I don't click nothing, I'm gonna clear these 2 real quick. And I hit search, and you get a whole big list of all these ones that you don't want. You know, level 1, you know, lower levels. You know, if you're a lower level, it'll come up anyway. So you click on usable only, and then hit search, and it'll give you the ones that are it'll give you a lot shorter list. It'll give you a whole lot shorter list. And then if you want to narrow it down even further, you can click on which piece of gear you actually want to enchant. So chest, it's gonna be these. Wrist, it's gonna be these. You know, a lot of them you're not gonna find no enchantments for. Like the neck, there's nothing there. The head, there's nothing there. Maybe sometimes on some lower level gear there might be one, but the gear I got, there is nothing. 2-handed weapon, shoulder, nothing. Cloak, which is the back. Finger, your weapon. Yeah, so your weapon, back, chest, wrist, hands, feet, and rings are gonna be your main ones. And then if you use a shield, that as well. And if you enchant all your gear,
safe travels.
It'll buff you up a good little amount. And figure, I think I might have to enchant my waist, but
what can I do for you?
let me see real quick. Waist. Oh, these are level 30. So I can't use these. Upgrades only, or not upgrades, usable only. Maybe I can. Oh, this adds a socket to the belt. Alright, it can't be used on items 38 or higher. So this is and this one can't be used on higher than level 50. So if you're lower level, you could use this, but I can't use this. Yeah, so that pretty much covers it. You know,
See you around.
enchanting your stuff is gonna boost you up a good amount. So I have what, the back, chest, wrist, hands, feet, and both my rings, and my weapon. Alright, well, that's about it for this video. I'll catch you guys later.